Governance Professionals of Canada and the University of Guelph have joined forces to give you the cutting-edge information on how to succeed as a governance professional. Today, we are looking at strategic leadership skills and governance. We are hosting a session, Compassionate Leadership, Why It Matters Now More Than Ever, on October 26th and 27th, 2021, from 1 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This unique learning experience offers an interactive training session and the chance to earn a digital credential. Today, we are joined by Peter Wright, the President of the Planning Group, and Linda Watt, the Director of Learning and Development at the University of Guelph, to discuss this session further.
Thanks to Linda Watt for joining us. Linda is the Director of Learning, Development, and Consulting Services at the University of Guelph. Linda is the creator of the Compassionate Leadership Professional Development Training Session, and of course, the skill-based assessment so participants can receive a University of Guelph digital badge in compassionate leadership. We're lucky to have Linda support the U of G Professional Development Series because she's not only a leading expert and trainer, but she's a hands-on practitioner utilizing the concepts of compassionate leadership directly with U of G leaders. This program is designed for managers and leaders across all sectors to learn and apply the skills to be more compassionate and effective leaders. Thanks for joining us, Linda. I'm going to jump right in. How do you describe compassionate leadership?
I think I'll start with the one phrase that I think captures most people's attention, and that is that compassion, first of all, is empathy in action. So empathy is your ability to feel what someone else is feeling. Adding the compassionate piece is actually being able to take action based on your ability to feel what someone else is feeling. So you are invested in making sure that a person is feeling cared about, that the individual knows that you are interested in bringing out the best, creating an environment that helps them to be successful. And so the leadership part of it, of course, is having a vision, being able to provide people with clarity around their role, what's important to them, and also articulating sort of what's required of them. And so those two things going together is compassionate leadership.
Yeah, it sounds critical for any leader, but why is it so important in today's work environment?
Well, even before COVID hit, definitely we were experiencing, a lot of organizations have shared that with us, increase in people's stress levels. We're living in a very complex environment these days. People have lots of responsibilities. Workloads are getting heavier all the time. And that's taking a toll on people. Like, it's increasing stress levels. And so when people have stress, what it's doing is it's increasing a hormone that's getting in the way of people being productive, of people being innovative and creative. With the compassion comes the ability to say to people, hey, listen, we are in this with you. We care about your ability to handle things effectively. And we want to partner with you on this to make sure you are productive and feel that you have the energy and the support that you need to be successful. Let's add COVID into the mix. Now more than ever, people are feeling anxious, people are feeling stressed and a little bit burnt out. This is the time for our leaders to step up and really be there alongside their people and invest in what they need to be at their best.
So although productivity is not one of the primary expected outcomes, it is going to be one of the outcomes.
Absolutely, it's an outcome. I think there has to be something in this for the organization and for the leaders. It's not caring just because I want to care. It's caring because it creates the environment that allows people to be at their best. And that's what we want in organizations. We want people to feel that they can grow, that they can contribute, feel a sense of meaning and purpose in the organization, as well as deliver on the objectives that we as an organization or as a team have committed to.
I hope all my clients attend your session. So what can participants expect to learn in a nutshell in your session?
So number one, we want to help people identify how they even start to notice what's happening with their people. We become overly focused on tasks day to day. What do we got to do next? Now this is about how do we make sure that we're staying in touch with our people and what's happening with them. So it's about noticing. It's about being able to connect with them, connect what's going on with them, connect with what's going on in their world in an effective and efficient way. Not spending tons of time on it, but being able to say, hey, be present with them. What's going on and how am I going to be able to support you through this? And so there's tools, strategies for doing these kinds of things. We also want to help people understand how to take the best kind of action that they can take in these situations. It's not enough just to feel the empathy. Compassion is about putting it into action. So what are some of the actions that you can take that will show your people that you support them and that you are willing to invest in what's needed for them to navigate some of the challenges and the stresses that they're going through?
Sounds very thoughtful, very intentional, and really an antidote to this autopilot that I see so many leaders on.
It absolutely is. And I can tell you that during this course, it's going to be very hands-on, very interactive. People are going to be able to bring what they're struggling with to the table and talk it through, not just with me and the experience that I have, but with each other, with their colleagues who are also in the course. So there'll be a lot of that. Let's apply this and see how it's going to work in my environment and with me as a leader.
And the great thing, of course, about this series is it's not just your session, it's the assessment piece that you set up after, how I apply these skills in my workplace and receiving the digital badge to show something for it.
Yes, and I'm certainly hoping that that people will find very practical and research supported strategies and tools that help them put into action and probably get some feedback, when they engage in the kind of work we're asking them to do to get that digital badge. So
last question, why does it matter? So for people thinking about attending your session and for people thinking about what this digital badge could do for them, why does compassionate leadership matter?
It matters because we want to bring out the best in people. I think that's the bottom line. When we are as leaders, aligning our people around objectives and providing them with what they need in order to be successful, then we are meeting our goals as an organization. And so it's about caring about the people and caring about the organization meeting its objectives. It's these two things coming together at its best.
Linda, you explained it very well. Thanks so much for your time today. I can't wait to attend your session.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye.
Take the training and then take the challenge. Put your skills into action and earn a digital credential from the University of Guelph. We also have another session on November 23rd and 24th, 2021, communicating bad news at work and doing it well, from 1:00 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information or to register for these events, visit gpcanada.org/events. That's gpcanada.org/events.